Hello students, Sai Ram. Welcome back to our computer class. In the previous sessions, we have started chapter number 1, Computer Network. Before going to start the new topics, first we will recall what we have studied in the previous session. We have learned what you mean by network hardware, and that we have learned about network interference card, computer. Next, connectors. Connectors are that is switch, hub and router. And we have learned about the communication channels. In communication channels there are two types, that is physical transmission media and wireless transmission media. In physical transmission media we have learned about the cables, that is twisted pair cables, coaxial cables and fiber optic cables. And in wireless transmission media, we have learned about infrared, broadcast radio, cellular radio, and microwave and communication satellite. Today we are going to see what you mean by network architecture and what you mean by network topology. What do you mean by network architecture? Network architecture, it refers to how the computers are organized and how tasks are allocated among these computers. How the computers are organized and how tasks are allocated among these computers is known as network architecture. There are two architectures, that is peer-to-peer network and second is client-server network. What do you mean by peer-to-peer network? That is P2P. Peer-to-peer network is a network of two or more computers that uses the same type of programs to communicate and share the data. Peer-to-peer network is created when two or more PCs are connected and share the resources without going to a separate server computer. Here, each acts as a server to the others in a network. So, one should not use this peer-to-peer network if more than 10 computers are to be connected together. So, if you want to connect more than 10 computers, then we can use this client-server network. Client-server network is a network in which one or more computers are designed as servers and the other computers on the networks. This is one server and there are many client servers. This is known as client-server network, which can request the service from the server. What do you mean by client? Client means it is a computer system that relies on the server for all the resources. And what do you mean by this server? This server is called the host computer, controls access to the hardware and software on the network and provides centralized storage area for programs, data and information. When the user connects to the server, then the files, applications, printers become available. Some servers perform specific tasks and are called as dedicated servers. What do you mean by network topology? In network topology means what? It refers to the layout structure of the connected computers and devices on a network. Network topology has two levels, that is physical level and logical level. Physical level means it refers to the parts of the network that physically exist, such as computers, cables and connectors. These level specifies where the computers on the networks are located and how all the parts of the networks are connected. Here, cables are the most popular transmission media to transfer information on the network. So what do you mean by logical level? Logical level means That is network. We can't see logically. That is, it refers to the path that the information takes to reach its destination on a network. Next, how the network depends? It depends on the many factors such as applications used and the volume of information transferred over the network. Here, computers share the information by exchanging through the electrical signals, and signals are sent via the transmission media that connects the computers. So, which are the types of network topology? Network topology. Network topology means what? Physical or logical structure called as topology, in which all the computers, all the nodes are connected. Network topology is the arrangement of elements on a communication network. So first one, what is this? This is a bus topology. That is physical network topology. First one, bus topology. Bus topology means what? It's a topology is a specific kind of network topology in which all the various devices in a network are connected to a single line or cable or backbone. Here, all the devices are connected in a single network, in a single line or cable. So here, all the computers and the devices are connected to a single cable. This is a single cable called the bus. This bus network is also called as linear network. It transmits the data, instructions and informations in both directions. But only one computer can communicate at a time. For example, station 1, this is the station 1 wants to send data, that is to station 2. But what happens after sending the data by station 1? All the stations are connected with the bus will receive the data. But only the station 2, only this station 2 accepts and processes the data. Here computers can be easily added or removed from the network. The failure of a single node does not affect to the performance of the remaining network. Here terminators are there in the both ends of the cable. Can you see the terminator over here? On here there are terminators at the both ends of the cable. So this is known as bus topology. Next, what do you mean by star topology? Star topology means what? Here in this topology, connector called hub is placed at the center to which all the other nodes are connected. All the information that is transferred from one computer to another computer on the network passes via this hub. Means star topology is one of the most common computer network topologies because it is easy to add or remove the nodes. But here, failure in one network, one network cable will only take one system down and it will be access to all remaining computers can not be failure. Means when the hub is failed, then all the network will be failed. If one system is failed, the remaining will work. But if the hub is failed, then all the systems will be down. And this is the star topology. And in star topology, it takes more cable. It takes more cable than a bus. But the benefit is that if a cable fails, just only one node is going to be brought down. It is Star topology is more costly than the bus topology. Next, what do you mean by ring topology? Ring means it is structured like a ring. In this ring topology, all the nodes are connected in a circular chain in which each node is connected to the next node and the last node is connected to the first node. Here every device has exactly two neighbors. One neighbor and this is two neighbors, and it is connected to the two nodes, and this device has exactly two neighbors for communication purpose. So ring topology means what? Here if one node fails, then whole network goes off. Computers are usually located close together here. In the ring topology, computers are connected close together. A ring network is easy to set up because the computers are connected to a single ring of cable and no central connector such as hub is required. And here there is no beginning or end in the ring network. It is cheap to install and expand. But if one workstation shut down, it affects the whole network, or if the node goes down and the entire network goes down. So students, in star topology, only the hub is failure point. In ring topology, every nodes are the failure points. In star topology, the information is traveled from central hub or the router to all the nodes, but in ring topology, the information is traveled from one node to the another in the ring manner in one direction. Okay, now we'll see few protocols. Okay, yes, protocol means what? Protocol is a set of rules that outlines the characteristics of how two devices communicate over the network. These are the rules that outline the characteristics of how the two devices communicate over the network. There are few protocols that we'll learn. First, what do you mean by HTTP? HTTP protocol, that is Hypertext Transfer Protocol, HTTP protocol. Hypertext Transfer Protocol is a set of rules that define how pages transfer on the internet and what actions web servers and browsers should take in response to various commands. So these are the rules to define the web pages. So many web pages begin with HTTP. That is, HTTP is a Hypertext Transfer Protocol. This is a protocol. Many web pages begins with this HTTP://. Okay? Yes. Next, what do you mean by FTP? That is File Transfer Protocol. File Transfer Protocol is a set of rules that allows file uploading to and downloading from other computers on the network. If you want to upload any file or download any file, then the File Transfer Protocol is required. Web pages developers often use this FTP to upload their web pages to a web server. Next, what do you mean by TCP/IP? That is Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol. This is a network protocol that defines how the information or messages are routed from one end of the network to the other, ensuring the data arrives correctly. Means it is used as a network standard for internet communications. That internet protocol Internet Protocol is used as a network standard for internet communications. Next protocol. What do you mean by POP3? That is Post Office Protocol version 3. Post Office Protocol version 3. This is an email protocol. When you are sending email to one or more person, then some protocol is required. That is a POP3 protocol. This is an email protocol that stores the email messages on the mail server and allows the user to view, access and manipulate the message after downloading or storing it on their computer. So, we are using this PO3 protocol. Next, what do you mean by IMAP? That is Internet Message Access Protocol. Internet Message Access Protocol is also an email protocol that stores email messages on a mail server and allows the user to view, access and manipulate the messages on the mail server from their computer. Means what it does? It stores the messages and as well as we can view, access and manipulate the message on the main server from their computer. And next last protocol is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. SMTP. Simple Mail Transfer Protocol is an email protocol for sending email messages across the internet. That is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol is a protocol for sending email messages across the internet. So, we have learned these protocols. So, children, please go through the lesson. Hope you all have understood the topics. Thank you. Take care.